Following the San Bernardino attacks, fear-mongering has hit unforeseen levels. And aside from the rhetoric being ignorant, it's downright dangerous. For starters, American Muslims are being demonized. This week, Republican frontrunner Donald Trump said he wants to ban all Muslims from entering the U.S.
Our country cannot be the victim of horrendous attacks by people that believe only in jihad.
Trump may be the loudest, but he's certainly not the only one maligning Muslims.
There is a cancer in Islam, and if they're not going to learn to assimilate, I don't want them in this country.
If more good people had concealed carry permits, then we could end those Muslims before they walk in and kill us.
We are living in dangerous times. Ladies and gentlemen, the jackals are at the door.
These are just fringe thoughts, right? Maybe not. A November poll found that 56% of Americans think that Islam is at odds with American values, which is leading to what some Muslim American leaders say is an uptick in hate crimes. This week, a severed pig's head was left at a mosque in Philadelphia. And that follows death threats, vandalisms, and shooting reports at other American mosques. A representative from the Council on American Islamic Relations told CNN after the backlash from the Paris attacks, "I have never seen it like this, not even after 9/11. This inflammatory rhetoric is playing into ISIS's hands. Many see the anti-Muslim rhetoric as counterproductive as it alienates Muslims in the West, exactly what ISIS wants. In his Oval Office address this week, Obama said that this is not a war on Islam, and that is upsetting conservatives.
In his entire remarks, he never once used the words radical Islamic terrorism.
And the refusal to call this for what it is, a war on radical Islam.
I would have used this opportunity, this speech, to be able to persuade people that we're at war with Islamic radical terrorism.
But according to many, including Hillary Clinton, using that term furthers ISIS's agenda by equating their actions with an entire religion.
It helps to create this clash of civilizations that is actually a recruiting tool for ISIS and other radical jihadists.
Even President George W. Bush avoided using the term radical Islam and said days after 9/11 that, quote, Islam is peace. Finally, this ISIS-heavy rhetoric is ignoring another very pressing threat in the U.S., gun violence. So far in 2015, there have been more mass shootings than days. But Congress still has yet to take meaningful action to curb gun deaths. After the San Bernardino attacks, the Senate even rejected a measure that would have stopped people on the terrorist watch list from buying a gun. So when our leaders can't even curb serious threats, what will it take for the national conversation to become productive and less hateful?